Hey yo guys, your favorite Kage, Enigma Kage, bringing you yet another video. In this video, we are diving in on Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris, everything we know about it, and my thoughts on the upcoming 2020 release date. Next. Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris, the action-packed RPG set in the universe known from the popular anime series Sword Art Online. Players assume the role of the main character of the series, Kirito. Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris depicts a story known from the Alicization storyline, which takes place in the virtual underworld. Alicization Lycoris, or I like to call it Sword Art Online AL, will cover the events of the entire Alicization arc, spanning from volume 9 to 18, which is a nice portion to be covered within the game. Developer Akira reported saying that Sword Art Online AL promises to offer a faithful adaptation of the anime, which if you watch the show and look at the trailers that's been released, there are some things that appear to be different, but it's not a drastic change, so don't worry about it. One of the biggest complaints about the series, both in its games and in the anime, is that the original MMO story was never fully adapted, and all versions of the video game series have basically moved on past the original concept. During your travels in AL, players get to meet many familiar characters such as Alice, Yu-Gi-Oh, Asuna, Quinella, and more. For those who are not caught up in the loop yet, the Alicization plot is basically Kirito has awoken in a mysterious yet somewhat familiar virtual world where AI is behaving like humans. In this world, Kirito meets a young man named Yu-Gi-Oh. They make a promise where their destinies will soon become intertwined. In order to keep that promise and stay together, they must venture onward. Guys, I know a lot of people be hating on SAO, but this arc is really amazing. If you haven't watched it, I advise you to go watch this before 2020 release, so you will not spoil the awesome story for yourself more than the gameplay footage you're currently watching. As players take control of Kirito, they will relive heart-pounding scenes from the series through intense combat. Although the game is currently in development, we have gameplay footage from Dengeki PlayStation showing some of the demo on August 16th during a live stream. The gameplay looks decent for it to still be in development. The game isn't fully open world, but there's a lot to discover throughout the game. Players can switch between Kirito and his allies seamlessly in combat. The game also has a circle or B quick menu function to change which sacred art you're using. Sacred art has elemental attributes, and enemies have varying elemental weaknesses. Sword skills are also attributed to button shortcuts. Another great thing is you can change sacred arts and make them more powerful, but you're vulnerable when changing. Once a sacred art is changed, you can store it, start attacking, and trigger it at any time to chain it into a combo. You can also cancel sword skills into sacred arts. In combat, you can give orders to the party members you're not controlling, like ordering them around to use certain sword skills. If you're using a sword skill at the same time as another party member, you can start what is known as a chain burst. If you keep linking sword skills with party members, the chain burst will keep going, increasing your damage. The type of orders and strategies you can give your party members will increase as you progress through the game. The game also has battle skills you can use for effects such as healing and buffs. So that'll be a little bit interesting to see how a healer and a DPS combo goes off. SAO Alicization Lycoris also has a weather system. A clock is displayed on the bottom right of the screen. We also get to see the Roulette Village region map. The map has various icons on it indicating things like ongoing quests. You can also use it to fast travel. Sword Art Online will include an original character named Medina Ortonanos. Word on her inclusion hasn't been announced fully yet. All we know is she will cross paths with Kirito. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris. Sword Art Online AL will be launching on PC, PS4, and Xbox One sometime around March, April, spring. That's what I'm predicting. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So stay tuned for my Sword Art Online content as more information is released. As always, I'm Enigma, signing off. Peace, guys.